What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Cjthecheesedj here, and we are back with a brand new community crunch for you guys today, and we have confirmation of the new map that is coming to ARK, as well as one of the new dinosaurs. So guys, as you can see, community crunch 274, introducing Lost Island, a Imagosaurus, I believe, and more. So guys, the new map is the Lost Island. Now, I haven't actually seen this one through the mod store, so I'm not sure if it's already out there or if this is a brand new one that they're just releasing, but I haven't actually seen this one ever before. And you can see here from the pictures that it's very jungly, very Aztec-y. We've got more images further down here, but let's go into some of the information. So you can see here, explore new heights and hidden depths in this expansive 150 square kilometer map, where survivors will encounter new biomes, challenges, and mysterious ruins. Whether exploring the Valley of Waterfalls, setting up your treehouse home in the redwood forests, getting down and dirty in the vast swamps, diving deep underwater, climbing snowy mountains, or caving, there's something for every survivor out there. Arriving with the map will be 3 brand new real-world creatures, including the Imagosaurus and one chosen explicitly by the ARK community. So not only are we getting this new map, we're also getting 3 new creatures. Now, these won't be fantasy based, they will be based off real world dinosaurs. Creatures, I should say, because it does say creatures. So we could be getting, I don't know, like a prehistoric mammal or something like that. So the Imagosaurus is one of them. We'll get into that a bit later on down the line. Lost Island and its creatures will be a free DLC coming to Steam, Epic, Xbox, PlayStation later this year. So honestly, I'm probably slating this for like a September, October release, I would say. That's generally the window where they release all this sort of stuff. But you can see from the images here, we've got like some water spouts coming out. We've got a volcanic area in the background there where the red obelisk is. Down here, we've got a snowy area. We've got a castle sort of structure over here in the corner, which is pretty dope. There's another obelisk over there. We've got an RG in the corner here. I'm super keen to see how this map looks. I'll see if I can find it on the workshop and see if it's out there already. But we've actually got the dossier for the Imagosaurus as well. Now, I'm not going to read over this because it is shown in further depth down here, but it does look pretty damn terrifying. It is tameable, it's heat and weather resistant, it is aggressive, however, so do be careful of that. But yeah, it looks absolutely sick. Let's go over its description just down here. That's a little bit further down. Here we go. So this is the same as the dossier. Wild. Of all the creatures in the sauropod family, Imagosaurus titanicus is likely the most unique looking. It sports 2 parallel rows of dorsal spines down the length of its neck, back, and tail, though the neck spines are significantly longer than the back or tail spines. These spines are a remarkable adaptation, giving Imagosaurus unmatched control of its body temperature, made even more incredible by their time on ARKs. These spines store both extreme heat and extreme cold, effectively allowing Imagosaurus to live comfortably in any environment. Its sails also make it an abnormally capable swimmer for a sauropod. So this already sounds super cool. Now, we'll go over a little bit more. Unlike most sauropods, Imagosaurus is very prone to violence, attacking most predators and humans on sight. I suspect this behavior developed alongside the dangerous spines it uses as weapons. Now, this is for when it's domesticated. Once finally tamed, it's no surprise that Imagosaurus spines are its best feature. If removed early, their thermal storage becomes erratic, which is perfect for catalyzing sap development in many trees. Some tribes, of course, adapted this thermal quirk for combat. By having Imagosaurus eject a spine before it sheds naturally, the freezing/warming temperatures that emanate from that spike play havoc with armor in the area. Interestingly, simple armor is barely affected, while more complex armor is more heavily affected. Now, this is where things get really cool, because essentially they have turned the spines into a weapon. So down here, eject a spine before it sheds naturally. The freezing warming waves that emanate from the spike play havoc with armor in the area. So when it ejects these spines, which you can see up here in the corner, that they have the ability to be, I guess, taken out, because there's like a little duct here that looks like you can rip them out. But essentially, once you take that out, the heat or cold that emanates from it will penetrate armor. So, and the cool thing to note is it doesn't really affect primitive armor. You can see here, simple armor is barely affected, while more complex armor is more heavily affected. So this is going to be our answer to PvP, to deal with those flak runners that soak turrets by the sounds of it, because you're going to be able to essentially cook them in their own armor or freeze them in their own armor, which is really a really cool concept, to be honest. Like, that's really awesome. As well as that, the first part of this, it says, removed early, their thermal storage becomes erratic, which is perfect for catalyzing sap development in many trees. So if you remove these spikes early, it sounds like you can catalyze sap, which means you'll be able to produce it in trees. So obviously the redwoods is going to be a very, very dominant area on this new map. And with the function of these guys producing these spines, it sounds like you're going to be able to get sap a lot easier and fill up your tree sap pipes as well really easily. So, and just a little bit further down here, you can submit your own creature idea. Do you have your own idea for what prehistoric creature should be added to Lost Island? We're looking for your input. Check out the thread below for guidelines. So you guys can submit some of the stuff that you want there. We got a bit of an enforcement update and an Evo event. Check that out as well. We've got some Strider PvP, some PvP from HOD as well. 100 days hardcore ARK, and then we've got some fan art of the Void Worm, Rockwell portrait, a Jaboa, we've got a Megapithecus, Helena, and a Shadow Mane. As well as that, we've got some in-game. That's actually a sick screenshot, not gonna lie. That's pretty cool too. We've got these ones here, you can see. They're really cool as well. So, yeah, guys, whole heap of new information, which I honestly wasn't expecting to get so soon. But we've got information about the Imagosaurus, the new ARK Lost Island. I'll be covering all of this in the future as well. But guys, that's going to wrap up the community crunch for this week. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe down below for more. But other than that, guys, I'll catch you in the next one.